I'm Corey, and this is 131 Woodworking. This is my spot to sit in the garage. I like to, draw up some plans or think about things I'd like to build. The problem with brainstorming on a plastic tote is it's pretty easy to fall through this lid. The other thing is it's just ugly to look at. So today we're going to solve that. We're going to create a wooden crate out of reclaimed fence posts that looks a little rustic and is a little bit sturdier for me to sit on. So stay tuned and see how we do it. So this is going to be a method that I've used in the past on previous builds when using these fence posts. We'll actually take these and cut them straight down the center at 45 degrees, and then that'll give us a nice profile, and it saves a little bit of material. Also, it's going to look a lot better than just having two giant edge pieces. So let's get the table saw set up to 45. We'll cut them, and then we'll start assembling. So it's usually a good idea to make a test cut before you start cutting your final pieces. And this is what we kind of ended up with. So we're gonna go ahead and cut these 4 legs up and go from there. Got your 45s cut. Just keep your pieces together so it's kind of matching. All we're going to do is glue them up, stick a couple staples in it, and be kind of the final middle. So this will create a little lip inside, so our cross pieces fit just like that. Makes it pretty strong and pretty easy. So get the glue and just make sure you get these square, line the edges up, and should be good. So we've got our general panel width determined. We start nailing down our slats. Just remember you're assembling this upside down, so put the side you want facing out down. Start with the top. All I'm going to do is I'm going to line it up with one. I'm going to square it up to this one, and then when I nail down the other one, make sure it's square. I'm just going to work the way down. I do know that I will have to rip one of my pieces, so we're just going to make sure that we put all the short pieces on the top. So let's get to gluing and nailing this thing together. I find it helpful when assembling a crate like this to grab some clamps, keep it square. We'll do the same process we did before, where we'll staple. We'll use some glue and staple from the inside, work ourselves from the bottom up, kind of check and square often, make sure our tote fits in our crate when we're all done. So let's get to got our box kind of mostly constructed here. The one thing you do want to do is check for a square. You just go diagonal to diagonal. It's right at 32.5 there. There. And see, it's 33.5. Sorry, this is also 33.5. So we have a square box here, which is a good sign. So for the bottom, I just cut a couple pieces to go horizontally here, stapled it to the side, pocket hold some vertical pieces in, stapled those to the side, glued it all up, and then next step is we're just going to take next step is we're going to just take some slabs, line them up in there, staple them down, and our tote will sit on top of that. So let's get to putting in the bottom. We got the crate completed, ready to try to figure out the lid. It's designed to hold our dog food. We keep this out in the garage, which I absolutely hate, but it's out here in the garage. I sit on the lid to do my thinking, and I'm not a very big guy, but totes aren't really chairs, so kind of a dual purpose. It gives me somewhere to sit, and it hides my dog food, so I don't have to look at the ugly gray tote all the time. So let's get a lid put on it and wrap this thing up. Got the lid working. Just looking at it, standing back, I kind of like the way it looks. However, I feel like it's just missing something. Lid functions, opens and shuts. So I was kind of playing with some trim ideas to go in between. There's not quite enough under this lid to get it to fit, and I just think that a full fence picket would look a little odd. So what I did is cut pieces, a couple pieces of size, ripped them on the table saw to 1 inch. Put it up there with the square with the lid. That looks way better. Mission accomplished. Took some fence posts that people were going to throw away. We made this crate to hold a tote of dog food. So it sits in there, the lid stays on, our lid shuts, and bonus feature, I have somewhere to sit. So once again, a scrap wood project brought to you by 131 Woodworking. Thanks for watching.